In just the last hour or so, the highest-ranking Republican in Minnesota called for the deportation of all Somalis tied to fraud, even if they are U.S. citizens. Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer made the call on Facebook tonight saying, quote, "If we need to change the law to do that, I will." He also called for the deportation of Somalis with ties to terrorist organizations or those who commit immigration fraud. This comes as fraud investigators are intensifying. This video from DHS shows federal agents on the ground in Minneapolis today. It comes days after a blogger posted a video alleging fraud at daycare sites. It is a video that has been viewed more than 100 million times on X. Investigative reporter Jonah Kaplan has been doing his own digging into the issue.
This is a video posted by YouTuber Nick Shirley over the weekend. He visited nearly a dozen Somali-owned daycares in the metro.
Where are the kids?
It's been seen more than 100 million times, shared and amplified by Elon Musk and members of the Trump administration. The allegations, these daycares are no different than the restaurants implicated in the Feeding Our Future scandal. Fake businesses only created to defraud the government, but the facts say otherwise.
There were 10 early learning and childhood daycare centers that were either visited or cited in that viral video. This is one of them here, right by 35th in Chicago. And look, brightly colored building, lots of signage, and there's a playground around the corner as well. And speaking to neighbors, people who work in the area, they said they've seen children, sometimes several dozen.
Our analysis found all but 2 of the sites have active licenses and were visited at least once by state regulators this year, some as recently as 3 weeks ago. Many sites, including the Future Leaders Early Learning Center, were cited for safety violations, but there was no evidence of fraud.
All child care centers in Minnesota receive one annual visit from the Department of Children, Youth and Families from our licensors, and these visits are unannounced.
State officials on Monday told WCCO News they're going to visit some sites again because of the concerns raised in the viral video, but there's been no reason to hold up payments or Medicaid reimbursements.
I think we have questions around when were these visits, when were the videos taken? For instance, were they during times that the center was scheduled to be open? Was it during the weekend? I think there's some clarity and questions that we'd like a little bit of additional information on.
In Minneapolis, Jonah Kaplan, WCCO News.
We tried to speak with managers at the daycares that we visited today, but no one wanted to talk with us. WCCO has been reporting on fraud allegations at Minnesota daycare centers for the last decade. In 2015, we told you prosecutors claimed centers were using children that did not exist to swindle money from the government. In 2018, we investigated widespread fraud after a raid at a Minneapolis daycare center. This national spotlight on Minnesota could make a lasting impact. Ashley Grahams looks into how the issue could shape the 2026 governor's race.
Less than a year away from Election Day, a slate of Republicans are aiming to take the state's top job from DFL Governor Tim Walz. The two-time incumbent is facing scrutiny over fraud in state programs.
The state has taken a hit in terms of reputation, but Governor Walz's reputation has also taken a hit, and that's going to be defining his running for a third term.
David Schultz is a professor of political science at Hamline University.
We're going to probably see Walz talking all about what? About guns, about Donald Trump. The Republicans talking all about Walz and fraud.
Speaker of the House Lisa Dameth, Dr. Scott Jensen, Army veteran Kendall Qualls, and State Representative Kristen Robbins, among several Republicans running to replace Walz.
There is a recipe here for the Republicans to be able to win, but they need to come up with the right candidate also.
It's been nearly 2 decades since a Republican won a statewide office in Minnesota. On Monday, 5 Minnesota GOP lawmakers called on the governor to resign, saying, "This is not about politics or stunts, and we do not make a call like this lightly. The office of the governor deserves respect, and we have tried to give Governor Walz time to act." Speaker Dameth critical, but stopping short of calling for his resignation.
To have a governor in his second term that has allowed this to go on under his watch, under his administration for this long, taxpayers are fed up with this.
The governor's team responded, saying in part he has strengthened oversight, hired an outside firm to audit payments to high-risk programs, and supported criminal prosecutions. Still, Schultz believes this issue is rewriting the governor's record.
He's got a major problem in terms of changing the narrative and changing his identity.
The Minnesota Republican Party took an early poll within the state's Central Committee this month. Kendall Qualls and Lisa Damath took the top 2 spots. It's an early indication of possible frontrunners. Next, parties will caucus in February. Frank?
All right, Ashley, thank you.